Hey, thanks for joining me today. If this is your first time on the channel, or if you have not yet subscribed, please consider doing so. Hit that subscribe button down below because we are always talking about leisure travel vans, gear, gadgets, RVs, and everything in between. And today we are talking about a very shocking subject. Diesel versus propane generator. That was kind of stupid. Anyway, but I'm just going to warn you, I'm just going off the cuff, just giving you my thoughts. So there is a ramble alert. I have a proclivity to ramble. People in the comments section, they also tell me this. So anyway, I'm going to try my best not to ramble, but let's get into it right now. Man, a lot of people are going to have a lot of opinions on this, and I invite you to put your opinion in the comments down below because it is a huge price difference between a diesel and a propane generator. So which one should you choose? I can tell you I chose the diesel. And would I do it again? That's the big question. But the diesel and propane generator have a $3,796 price difference. And the propane generator has more features. So which one should you choose? And why did I choose diesel? Well, I chose diesel because, like many people, I was completely ignorant of the subject, right? And whenever I was filling out my order form for my leisure travel van back in February of 2020, thank goodness I got mine right before the giant shortage. And so whenever I was filling that order form out, I had somebody that had been with leisure travel vans for quite a long time, and he was kind of helping me go through the options and told me which ones I should get and which ones I shouldn't. Heads up, he told me not to get the macerator, and I didn't. So give me your thoughts about that as well. So anyway, he said, you live in Texas, you're probably going to want the diesel generator, okay? So why would I want the diesel generator? Because I live in Texas? Well, it's extremely hot here, and so cooling down that coach is imperative if you don't want to die in a hot box, right? And so diesel is obviously, that fuel source is everywhere. You can get it any day of the week on just about any street corner in America, whereas propane can be much more difficult to find when you need it. And I have run into that one or two times whenever I have been really stupid and let my propane run down, because propane runs the refrigerator. It can. It also runs your Truma hot water, and then obviously it will run your furnace. And then if you have a propane generator, obviously we'll run that generator. And so you can run out pretty quick if you use it quite a bit. And if you're not paying attention and it run out and it's a time when you don't have easy access to propane, well, then you're out of luck. Whereas with diesel, you do. Now then, the propane also has AutoGen Start. So I asked him about that. I said, well, propane has AutoGen Start. He goes, well, I'm going to be honest with you. With a propane generator, it can vapor lock, and if you are counting on that to keep your pets safe, you may have a false sense of security, which is true. I've actually had a time whenever I tried to start my diesel generator and it didn't start. So imagine setting your AutoGen Start to come on if the coach gets too hot, you left your pets in there for an extended amount of time, and you have this sense of security. Well, the air conditioner is going to come on if it gets too hot in that coach, and it doesn't. That would be just tragic, and that's something that I wouldn't trust. I wouldn't trust that machinery to really, take care of my pets in that situation. So AutoGen Start was not a big deal for me. Now, AutoGen Start will also come on, will trigger the generator to start if your batteries hit a certain voltage, a low voltage, in which they will charge it back up so that your batteries don't get damaged. Yeah, I would trust it to do that. So anyway, but with pets, no way, I would not do that at all. So AutoGen Start wasn't a big deal to me, and so I went diesel generator. Now, would I do it again? No, I would order the propane generator all day long, every day, with the knowledge that I have now and also the upgrades that I have now. What I have found is I don't really use my generator in the first place, okay? Generally, I put a soft start in so I can plug in to a household outlet, run the air conditioner, or I'm very near electricity all of the time where I can plug in if I really need air conditioning. So then, Well, I also did a major upgrade, which is I got a Lithionics 315 amp hour battery. I upgraded to a 3000 watt inverter, and I made all of the necessary adjustments to where I can run my air conditioner off of my lithium battery. That's right, I said battery, it's one battery. So 315 amp hours, it's 33% more than just two traditional size lithium batteries, or or double that even if you have the AGMs. AGMs you can really only run to about 50%, and they take up that space that is under the footwell in a leisure travel van. Limited space. Space is a premium. So when I found that 315 amp hour battery that fit where the battery goes, and it was 66% more than the AGMs, or 33.3% more than the traditional size lithium 100 amp hour batteries, I was sold. And so I did all of that upgrade, and now I can tell you this, RVing is so much better because the generators are loud. They are annoying. And if you turn that on, if you park, say, what Janet loves to do, she loves to go to antique stores and things like that. So if we're going through a small town or something, we see an antique store and it's 100 degrees outside, which it is most of the summer where we are, we can park downtown in our leisure travel van. We can turn the air conditioner on battery. It's silent, and we can go do whatever we want and leave the dogs in the RV, and I feel very confident. Okay, you're not going to want to pull into downtown, turn on that noisy generator, because you will not be very welcome there very long. They are noisy. And you say, well, the propane are less noisy than the diesel. Yeah, I've heard them both. I don't care. They're annoying. They're loud. In fact, I'm going to play you right now my diesel generator running. It's annoying inside and out. And so if you're somewhere where generators are not welcome, then that is like in a downtown setting in a small town or something like that, and you definitely don't want to draw attention to your coach, then this lithium upgrade that I did to be able to run my air conditioning on battery is the best thing we ever did. It makes RVing so much more enjoyable. And so what I would do in the future, I would get the propane generator, save myself almost $4,000, and then use that for the upgrade that I did. And if you want to learn more about my upgrade, I'll put that link right there, and all of the components that are necessary to run your air conditioning off of battery. Now then you say, well, LTV offers their lithium battery package. Is that good enough to run my air conditioner? No, that still comes with a 2,000 watt inverter, and it's only 200 amp hours of lithium. And so, I mean, if you did upgrade the inverter, yes, you could 100% run your batteries, but it's $4,000 for those two batteries that, but it comes from the factory. So, I mean, if it was me, no, I'd go aftermarket for my batteries, save myself a whole lot of money, and then upgrade that inverter and run air conditioner on battery. So, what are your thoughts on propane versus diesel? This is where you can really help the community with your experience. Put those comments down below. Let's really start this conversation, because honestly, I just got a diesel because the dude from Leisure Travel Vans told me I should, because I lived in Texas. So if you live up north where it's cooler, should you go propane? I don't know. If there is a reason that I should be glad that I got the diesel, please put that in the comments down below. Again, I don't ever turn on my generator ever, right? And so it's an $8,000 option that is just sitting there. Great for emergencies, and in the day and age we live in, when power goes out, no matter what happens, I do have an awesome, self-reliable vehicle that I have a generator, I have lithium batteries, I have solar, I have all of the things that I can live in that thing for quite a while, right? So, not to be an alarmist, I'm really not that kind of guy. But anyway, I do have it if I need it. But put your comments down below and let me know what you think. But I think that's it for this week. I'm sorry if I rambled. Please don't say anything in the comments. It really hurts my feelings. No, I'm just kidding. Put it in there if you want. It really helps the algorithm. Put anything you want about me. So want to hear your thoughts anyway. But that's it for this week. Make sure you hit subscribe, hit that thumbs up, and we will see you next week.